Jujutsu Kaisen. This is Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 174, Sendai Colony Part 1.
Alternate title, He's Here.
Oh my god. Yeah,
or should I say, It's Here.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew it. I knew this was going to be a tough one for Josh. But let's
He was just standing there under the bridge. Oh, man.
Stay strong, my friend. Stay strong, my friend. All right, so last we left off, Okkotsu just bodied Droves. She destroyed him.
Minimal effort.
Yeah.
I don't really have to fucking who's in my way. I'm going to fucking kill everybody.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's Okkotsu straight up.
Yeah, killed him. And so the two other sorcerers that we were introduced to earlier on are onlooking this. They're watching the Shikigami of Droves disappearing, meaning that he's dead. The Pompadour guy calls over Kogane, who's simping for him somehow. Is that his curse technique? Can he make people simp for him?
Oh, wow. Interesting. I didn't realize that. This one doesn't have a heart and this one does.
Yeah, and it's very excited to see him. It's like, yes! And it has a little heart thing. This one's normal. Her Sky Girl's normal.
Good catch, man.
Yeah.
You know, they said he has the strongest curse energy output.
I think he just has the most cursed energy out of everyone.
Well, here's the thing. We got to talk about this real quick before I forget about it.
Yeah, go for
it. He mentioned something. He mentioned something about Okkotsu, and he says, well, I guess you go wait till the. Oh, you want to skip to it? Okay. He makes a mention. It's way before.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he makes a distinction here between output and overall cursed energy, which is why I said that, right? Mm-hmm. He made a distinction, so that there's got to be one, and I would say that your overall cursed energy, as opposed to output, I forget what the word for it. That is what your potential is. Mm-hmm. You know, your threshold. The output is just how much of it can you command, how much of it can you put out. You know, because you could have all the potential in the world, but if you don't know any fucking spells and you don't do any training, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be soft. With Okkotsu, it's interesting. We know he's not soft. We know he's very skilled. Maybe not the most skilled or anything like that, but he's very skilled and he has a strong cursed energy output. I'm interested in how it works out because we still haven't really seen him have a full committed fight.
Exactly.
Just things to think about, guys. I love this series.
Yeah, going forward. Oh my god. Okay, so they're just kind of like talking about how like, wow, now that Drove's gone, Kuroushi will make his move.
Oh my god, we couldn't even get 3 pages in the next chapter without this motherfucker already pulling up to the scene, or at least them talking about him pulling up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah. So it turns out Okkotsu is actually protecting a group of civilians in Sendai County that couldn't escape the barrier. So they're all part of the culling game. And subject to just being hunted for points. Right. So Okkotsu's being cool, protecting people, cool hero moment. And you know, he's like, all right, let's have some time to rest. But unfortunately, the time does not last long because there's a little bit of a pitter patter. Some noises coming.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then all you see on the opposite side of this tunnel, of this bridge, is this poor boy just running for his fucking life,
and a corpse of someone behind him.
Yeah, and
because they're gone.
Yeah, they're done.
Yo, I love this is why the series. This is Jujutsu Kaisen. He's like that one. I can save him.
That is Jujutsu Kaisen in a nutshell.
Do you know what? Yeah, it's like these things don't have to be said. He chooses to put things in a certain way. You know what that means? He's trying to show us something about Okkotsu. And that's good technique, bro. That's good. I don't know the term for it.
Yeah, that's good.
Just good art technique, character
building.
It showed that he's not stupid, but he has empathy and has a heroic heart. But he's not about to go throw himself into death, just like Goku or something like that, or Naruto. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess even Itadori. I think Itadori thinks before he moves, but he probably would have ran into them bugs thinking he could punch all of them away to save that person, you know?
Definitely.
even though they were dead. Or anyway,
Yeah. Okkotsu goes and tries to save this guy. Too late, though, because he just gets eaten alive from the bottom up. Ugh, and then he gets exploded from the inside out.
they're
Literally.
eating his insides and launch out of him. That's not blood. Those are the bugs coming out of the rest of him. Like, what's more?
What a way to go, man. Oh, rough, dude.
Look at the skeleton.
Yeah. He made him brook, dude. He went, yo.
Son, talk about it's like a locust swarm, but they're not locusts.
Yeah, it's not great.
Holy shit.
Yes, those are fucking cockroaches, guys.
Yeah, it's real gross.
Man-eating cockroach. Do cockroaches eat people, generally speaking?
I don't know.
Brian, could you please look it up?
Yeah.
I don't.
You could get back
believe
to
they
us
do,
when
but I'll
when you figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so the bugs just immediately attack Okkotsu, and Kotsu's like, whoa, every one of these cockroaches has Kurt's energy.
He breaks it down real quick.
Oh my god.
These cockroaches real? Right? That would have been what I said.
All of these cockroaches are sorcerers. Not really.
Your
but-
worst nightmare.
Yeah. Oh my god. Imagine a cockroach sorcerer.
And the nigga screams for Rika, please crush these bugs.
And Rika's like, okay. Just crashes the building down, the bridge down on these bugs, but it's not enough. But Okkotsu does like a
It's enough to save the people, I guess.
Yeah, but some still get away. Okkotsu unleashes a crazy fire blast /, kills all of the bugs in the vicinity.
It pulls that shit out of nowhere. I ain't know you can do no flame slash.
Flame slash.
I was like, oh, right, Okkotsu.
Let's
Usually
go.
I roll my eyes at the big fire move, but
I mean, who knows? It's probably not fire. Maybe it could be just
Water
cursed
tribe.
energy. Water trap.
represent.
Yeah. So yeah, Okkotsu's like, killed all the bugs. Sick.
Nice.
If
If you wasn't my favorite character before, you definitely are now, Okkotsu. Especially since what's her name is up in the air.
Yeah. Sky Girl agrees with you. She's like, whoa. No wonder he's really strong. No wonder he killed Druv. And Kuroushi is gross.
His overall curse. He said, okay, his output isn't all that. What's surprising is his overall cursed energy, and she says something about it being bottomless.
Yeah, I think Okkotsu just has the most, like the reserve,
Potential.
the most reserve of cursed energy out of everyone.
Like if it's a well,
Yeah.
he has the deepest and the most expansive well.
Mhm.
But is it about him or is it about Rika? Is it a symbiotic relationship where his cursed energy is linked to her because of how strong of a cursed spirit she is?
Yeah, I mean, we'll get into that because I kind of have some thoughts on that in particular. But yeah, Men of the
Wait, no, look at him over here in the corner. I love how they did that.
Yeah, Men of the Hour. Kuroushi shows up, or Roach of the Hour, I guess. He's there. He's just standing in the water.
You already know.
He's standing there in the water, just like observing. It turns out, okay, so when we first met this guy, Kuroushi, the narrator was talking about how he went into a dormant state until a certain condition was fulfilled. Turns out the condition was Druv, because
That's it.
he figured that like Druv would be a bad matchup for him, so he just chilled until he died. And then Okkotsu took him out, and he was like, "All right, cool, I'm out."
He said, "Oh, bet, okay,
Cool. Now I could be a roach in public now.
I don't gotta worry about nobody controlling my roaches. I can do it all by myself." Because that was the other guy's ability. He was like kind of like big on Shikigami's, right?
Yeah.
And I guess these roaches are kind of like a sort of form of Shikigami. I don't know, bro. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Anyway, Kuroushi is a literal cockroach. He's not like a man. He's not like a man who's a cockroach.
He's a cursed spirit cockroach.
I mean, yeah.
But I mean, we can just say he's a literal cockroach.
No,
That's
he's
fine.
a real cockroach.
You know, he is. He's a real cockroach with amplified by
energy.
cursed energy.
Yeah. So,
But he is a cursed spirit, therefore.
yes.
Is that how it works?
I think he's literally a
He's a cursed spirit. No, they made a point to say he is a cursed spirit, but like he probably started off as regular roach.
Yeah, and then he became a cursed spirit
via hate and disdain.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All the things that cockroaches invited to people. You close up, Josh.
It's the whiskers too. It wasn't.
They're so long.
It
and
wasn't.
gross.
Yes, and it's not even here. Look over here, bro. That's what they
You
do,
can't see it
bro.
right
He
now.
was just in the cut watching it all happen. Why is
Man.
he in the water? You know why? Because all they need is water and sugar to survive forever. You know that roaches could go
Yeah.
for a very long time.
Yeah.
Fuck them, bro. Fuck them.
Hey, you'll get no arguments from me.
Damn, they could all eat a dick, bro. For real, for real.
By the way, cockroaches do also eat human flesh. It's
It's
not like it's their main thing, right? Like they've
Sure,
just been
but-
recorded to do it.
but they
if
can.
they see like a body just laying there, they're not gonna pass up.
Yeah,
on
they're
Right,
like-
right. That was a good way of putting it, Brian.
Yeah, they're like, it's not my thing, but I'll eat it.
Sure, why not? I mean, they're scavengers. They'll eat fucking anything, bro.
Yeah. Oh
You know?
my god. I wish we don't show panels on this show usually because of we're afraid of copyright, but I wish we could share.
Fuck you, Soatia.
Yeah, I wish we could share, but anyway. So enough freaking out about the bug. He's chilled. He's like, oh yeah, now it's time for me to eat Okkotsu.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Okkotsu's thinking to himself about how to kind of like deal with this situation. He's like, this player's a cursed spirit, huh? He is a cursed spirit.
He's like, interesting.
Yuck. He says, guys like him use broad attacks to attack people indiscriminately. I can't let this guy live.
Yes, this was.
Yeah.
My Hero Academia was the RGC, but when I tell you, increment, like microscopic increments of a difference. I felt like giving the RGC to My Hero Academia was like, I had to do it to make a point.
Yeah.
But goddamn, this was right here.
I do think, like, when I first read this chapter, I was like, there's no way he's giving him the really good chapter because of this roach.
I wasn't going to be that petty and spiteful. I'm not going to lie. As much as I'm being extra about it, I really thought that him pulling up was really cool.
Yeah.
And, like, actually raised the stakes. I'm going to save some more thoughts for the end.
Yeah. So, basically, Okkotsu's just thinking to himself, all right, so we got one rule down. We need to have established a couple other rules. We need a means of communication and a way of traveling in and out of colonies.
Yep.
So we
That
need
would be
4
nice.
rules. We got 1 out of 4 for the most part. So yeah, everyone's in Shibuya's exhausted. So, it's all up to me. Sensei, he thinks about Gojo. He's like, I won't let you kill your best friend a second time.
Wow.
And this is fucking cool. He goes into his stance. He says, I will kill Konjaku. And by myself, I will attain 400 points. Big words, Okkotsu. Oh, wrong one. Big words.
Yeah, man. He's shouldering a lot of responsibility right now.
Oh, my God.
And I'm going to be honest with you, it's making me very nervous.
Oh, yeah. But no time to think about it now because Kurarushi, I think his name is
Kuroshi.
pulls out a gross knife. Festering life sword. He also grows a human hand.
No, he has those. That's
Did
part
he?
of his. He just rips out of his.
I guess I
could
didn't
remember.
see them.
It showed his hand.
You're right.
His hands was like this in the. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
He's got them.
Ew.
Yeah, it's gross.
Ew.
The way it even comes out, he's like a roach body. Like the way they're here.
Yo, he's got a pill body and
He
his
don't got no
arms
shoulders. He just.
grow. Fuck this guy, man.
Even that sword. I imagine he touches you with, not swing it at you, just.
I just think it's gross. I'll be like, ew, don't touch me with that sword.
Infinite cooties, like infinite grossness and disgusting. There's no amount of showers you can take, no soap you can use to get that nastiness off of you.
Yeah.
If he strikes you with it, you're striked for life with nasty.
Yeah. Ew. Apparently the festering life sword is an enchanted blade that mixes life and death. Whatever the fuck that means.
What?
Akutami.
Yeah. What? Like, bro, I can't wait to see what the fuck that means.
Yeah. All right, Akutami. But anyway, that was the chapter. Let's throw it over to our thoughts. What did you think about this chapter, Josh?
This is for sure the runner-up, like I mentioned. unfortunately there's no titles for that, so it is what it is. I think we're about to get even more of a breakdown of Okkotsu than we did with the 3-chapter miniseries. And I thought that was his backstory. You know who he is and what drove him to become a sorcerer, right? But I would like to know a lot more about the in-between, because he went from being, to not being strong at all, then to learning that he could use his curse energy via Rika that made him really strong, but that he eventually honed his techniques. I want to see. I want to see if we get a little bit of flashbacks with him around his time learning how to deal with Rika and make himself stronger. But that aside, I'm scared for Okkotsu, bro. And more specifically, I'm scared for Rika. I mean, if he loses Rika, he loses his power source, I don't have any attack. I like Rika because, it's a really dope concept. There was someone that loved him so much, and something that's supposed to be this evil, negative thing is just a force for positive and good and love, and I don't want to see that go ever. And I just know it. I know that was the plan from day one. You motherfucker. Gigi, you're going to kill Okkotsu or Rika. You're going to make it heartbreaking, and I'm going to cry and throw my fucking phone at the wall and never read the series again. You can't do this to me twice. You did it with Nubara, and if you fucking kill Rika or Okkotsu, I'm going to come find you in Japan, my nigga. I'm going to find you, bro, and we're going to have a conversation. One that you're not going to be comfortable with, and one you're probably not going to understand because it's going to be in English.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Nah, man. Come on. Look, you want to talk about a bad matchup? Rika is a cursed spirit, right? Forget about the technical part of it. Bro, he's got all those roaches. He's going to send them on Rika, and they're going to eat her. She can't swat them all away. I'm scared, bro. I'm fucking scared.
I agree.
I don't mind. My hope is that this is a long, drawn out, really tough, challenging battle not because this guy's so strong, but because he's such a weird matchup.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope Okkotsu and Rika come out stronger and not dead. And he gets all these points that he needs,
Yeah. But,
that's it. I guess those are my thoughts.
Brian, what did you think?
I really like this chapter. This arc just keeps expanding this world, and I fucking love it. Like, what's next? We're gonna have a cursed fucking hippo? Like, come on, bro. Like, this shit is fucking fire.
Right.
Yeah. Was that it?
Yeah, that's all. I don't have much.
It was
to
a pretty
say about this
straightforward
chapter.
chapter.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be sure. This was a great chapter. I think this is the first time in a few weeks that Jujutsu Kaisen hasn't won the RGC. I might win next week though, depending on how it goes.
Yeah. If you kill the roach, I'll give you 3 RGCs, nigga.
You have 2 options. Kill the roach to get a really good chapter of the week. Kill Okkotsu and have Josh hate you forever.
Your decision, Gigi.
Yeah.
Your decision.
And we're very powerful in the manga community, so you don't want to piss us off.
If I say so myself. Cap.
That being said, I think I don't think Okkotsu's gonna die here. I think this is his big show-off battle. Hopefully.
I hope. Yeah. I hope so.
It's probably gonna be a pretty smackdown fight just because it's Jujutsu Kaisen and that's how it rolls. There's no real one-sided battles very often in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, that's what you meant by smackdown. You mean this is going to be a highly contentious.
Yeah, it's going to be a fight for sure. I think is the only way to really display his powers if he's really going for it. But yeah, I think there's something. I think when it comes to Rika, I think Okkotsu also has probably an innate technique to himself separate from Rika. Rika is not his cursed technique.
You're right.
So I think
she just helps him.
Yeah,
she's just there.
I think whatever he has going, whatever he went abroad to learn is his cursed technique, and that's going to be displayed here. I think Rika's a big part of it, obviously, but I think he has a separate innate technique for himself. that will be revealed here, which would be sick.
I do believe he could tap into her cursed energy, though. I think that was kind of part of their function, is that they can share their energy.
Yeah.
Which is fucking dope.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait. And it's not here next week. We don't have Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I just remember that, but it is
Kurorushi! You motherfucker!
You live another week.
Yeah. You dodged the fucking Tim again, huh? It's all right.
Yeah, so we won't have it till 2 weeks from now, which is a genuine loss because
genuine heartbreak.
Jujutsu Kaisen is obviously one of our favorite series to talk about, much less read. We always have a great time talking about it, and this was no exception. I also don't have all that much to say. I'm very excited for the next chapter. I like that the timely drop for Okkotsu's battle is around the time where the movie's getting released. That's adapting the Volume 0, his story.
Sure. Are we getting that movie here in America?
Yes, it is coming out in theaters.
We need to go see that. We need to go see that.
Oh yeah, we will.
And if y'all in New York listening to us and y'all want to see that shit with us, we're gonna post. We're gonna let y'all know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Right? Stay tuned to that. Follow us on Instagram, guys.
Definitely.
That's the most active place. I guess Twitter too.
Twitter.
Twitter for the Twitter, Instagram.
Twitter for the poll.
Both.
Instagram for, updates on what we're doing.
Right.
Right.
But
yeah, I don't know. I guess.
Last point I want to make, just real quick. I liked how Okkotsu is. We understand his motivations. We know he obviously just wants to generally help, because he's a sorcerer and that's kind of his job too. You know what I'm saying? He's a decent person, but he really has a huge stake in it as far as like him wanting to return the favor to Gojo, because he really did help him out the same way he helped out Itadori and probably a lot of other characters. The fact that he feels like he has to earn those points, that's going to affect something.
Yeah.
Think about World Trigger, how it wasn't so much that they needed to survive. If they wanted to make the away mission, they had to get a certain amount of points. You know what I'm saying? That's going to affect the way Okkotsu thinks and how he acts. And I'm interested to see that play a part.
Yeah, agreed. I think there's definitely a burden being built that he's putting upon himself.
Yeah.
But with that being said, let us know what you guys think. As per usual, I feel like I forget to say that at the end of every video. Please comment